Philippine Constitutional Commission.
Article 9. Constitutional Commissions. Common provisions. The independent constitutional commissions are the Civil Service Commission, Commission on Elections, Commission on Audit.
Independent constitutional commissions. Why independent? Their integrity is protected by the fact that they, Section 1, are constitutionally created. Section 4, have independent powers of appointment. Section 6, each commission may promulgate its own procedural rules. Section 5, have fiscal autonomy. Section 3, salaries may not be diminished during their office. Commissions have a fixed form. Commissions are removable.
The Civil Service Commission. Section 1. The Civil Service Commission composed of a chairman and 2 commissioners, who shall natural born in the Philippines, at least 35 years of age. Terms. Chairman shall hold office for 7 years, commissioner for 5 years, and another commissioner for 3 years. Section 2. The Civil Service embraces all branches, subdivisions, instrumentalists, and agencies of the government, including government-owned or controlled corporations with original civil characters. No officer or employee of the civil service will be removed or suspended except for cause-provided examination. The right to self-organization shall not be denied to government employees. Temporary employees of the government shall be given such protection as may be provided by law. Section 3. The Civil Service Commission, as the central personnel agency of the government, shall establish a career service and adopt measures to promote morale, efficiency, integrity, responsiveness, progressiveness, and courtesy in the civil service. Section 4. All public officers and employees shall take an oath or a permission to uphold and defend this Constitution. Section 5. The Congress shall provide for standardization of compensation of government officials and employees, including government-owned or controlled corporations with original charters. Section 6. No candidate who has lost in any election shall within 1 year after such election be appointed to any office in the government or any government-owned or controlled corporation in any of their subsidiaries. Section 7. No elective official shall be eligible for appointment or designation in any capacity to any public office or position during tenure. The Commission on Election. Section 1. Commission on Election composed of a chairman and 6 commissioners who shall be natural born in the Philippines, at least 35 years of age and college degree. Terms. Commission on appointment for a term of 7 years without reappointment. 3 members shall hold office for 7 years, 2 members for 5 years, and the last members for 3 years. Section 2. The Commission on Election shall exercise the following powers and functions: enforce and administer all laws and regulations, exercise exclusive original jurisdiction over all contests relating to elections. Section 3. The Commission on Election may sit en banc or in 2 divisions and shall promulgate its rules of procedure in order to expedite disposition of election cases, including proclamation controversies. Section 4. Commission during the election period supervise or regulate the enjoyment or utilization of all franchises or permit for the operation of transportation and other public utilities. Section 5. No pardon, amnesty, parole, or suspension of sentence for violation of election law, rules, and regulations shall be granted by the President without the favorable recommendation of the Commission. Section 6. A free and open party system shall be allowed to evolve according to the free choice of the people, subject to the provisions of this article. Section 7. No vote cast in favor of political party organization or coalition shall be valid except for those registered under the party list system as provided in this Constitution. Section 8. Political parties or organization or coalition registered under the party list system shall not be represented in the voters' registration boards, boards of election inspectors, board of canvassers, and other similar bodies. Section 9. The election period shall commence 90 days before the day of the election and shall be end 30 days thereafter. Section 10. Bona fide candidates for any public office shall be free from any form of harassment and discrimination. Section 11. Funds certified by the commissions as necessary to defray the expenses for holding regular and special elections, plebiscites, initiative, referenda, and recalls shall be provided in the regular and special appropriations, and once approved, shall be released automatically upon certification by the chairman of the commission. Commission on Audit. Section 1. There shall be a commission on audit composed of a chairman and 2 commissioners who shall be natural-born citizens of the Philippines and at least 35 years of age, certified public accountants with no less than 10 years of auditing experience, or members of the Philippine Bar who have been engaged in the practice of law for at least 10 years. Terms. Chairman shall hold office for 7 years, 1 commissioner for 5 years, and the other commissioner for 3 years without reappointment. Section 2. The Commission on Audit shall have the power, authority, and duty to examine, audit, and settle all accounts pertaining to the revenue and receipt of an expenditure or uses of funds. Post-audit basis. Constitutionally bodies, commissions, and offices that have been granted fiscal autonomy under this Constitution, autonomous state colleges and universities, other government-owned or controlled corporations and their subsidiaries, non-governmental entities receiving subsidy or equity, directly or indirectly, from or through the government which are required by law or the granting institution to submit to such audit as a condition of subsidy or equity. Section 3. No law shall be passed excepting any entity of the government or its subsidiary in any guise whatever, or any investment of public funds, from the jurisdiction of the Commission on Audit. Section 4. The Commission shall submit to the President and the Congress within the time fixed by law an annual report covering the financial condition and operation of the government, its subdivision, agencies, and instrumentalities, including government-owned and controlled corporations and non-governmental entities subject to its audit, and recommended measures necessary to improve their effectiveness and efficiency.